Hello everybody, this is Steve, your Everyday Guy here, and in today's video we're going to talk about my Harbor Freight trailer. Now this is their super heavy duty 1,750 pound rated utility trailer that folds up for quick and easy storage. Now I've done quite a bit of customization today, and that is what this video is going to be about. So go ahead and watch that intro and we'll get back to it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to start from the top and work our way down. So one of the things you'll notice right away is I do have my kayak rack here. I really like this kayak. It's very versatile. I can use it in many different ways. I can use it with the sides that you see here or without the sides and have it completely open. That's why when you look here, you'll notice there is a cutout there. And what that is I've got clamps that I haven't installed right now, but they basically clamp here and hold the whole kayak rack there. Next, you'll notice I've got some little rings there, and so what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and we'll do a walk around and you can see all the extras I have there. If you look closely, you'll see right here that I do have these bolted in, but these ones are not bolted in. So I bolt in the sides and the front, but I leave the back ones unbolted. And the reason is that this is my tailgate. And so what I do is I've got little wing nuts here. Pull that one out. So I have both those out. Simply pull my tailgate out, and there you go. One of the things I do have to plan on when I go camping is if I'm going to uncouple from my vehicle or not. And the reason is that if I uncouple, I step on there, and then my whole trailer goes up. So if I'm going to uncouple from my vehicle, what I do is I put one jack stand in front, and I put one jack stand in back. That way I can step on it and not have to worry about flipping my trailer. One of the things that I've discovered over the years to make my camping experience really easy is these nice little storage totes. And what I do is I've got these set up and I keep them just for camping gear. So when it's time to go camping, I grab them off the shelf and I put them back in the trailer. And when I get home, I simply take them out of the trailer and put them back on the shelf. That saves me so much time in my camping preparation. So I can, realistically, once the trailer's set up, I can get my camping gear loaded in about an hour. Which an hour seems like a long time, but if you've ever had a lot of camping gear and you've made several trips, you understand how big of a lifesaver this can be. So one of the things you'll notice is I've got a big one there and I've got two small ones. I actually have 4 of the small sizes. And what it is I've got one tote that is just for all the gear that I'm going to use at the campsite. And my other tote is I've got, I keep all of my kitchen supplies in it. The third tote is going to be what I keep for stuff inside the tent. And then my last tote is what I put my food in. So I've got 4 simple totes that I just have to put in 4 separate places. And what that means is then when it's time to pack everything up at the campsite, I'm not taking several different trips back. I've got my tote that's just for stuff inside the tent, so I cram all my stuff for just inside the tent back in there. Then I've got all my cooking stuff. That's nice. I keep that right by the table. So as I'm using that, I get it up, put it back in. That makes my campsite very organized. I've got my one tote for stuff around the campsite. So a lot of times you never know exactly what you're going to need at the campsite. Kind of give you some weird ideas. I've got all my fire tools in there. I keep a couple of the prefabricated logs. One of them is citronella. If you have never used one of those when you're camping, you are making life miserable. The other thing I do is I keep citronella for tiki torches in there. I keep my propane, just many different things. Some stuff I may never use when I'm there, but I've got it just in case I need it, and it didn't take me any extra hassle or any extra trips because it's in one tote. So that is a way to really keep life super simple. The other thing is that I've got my food. So that thing, let's be honest, a raccoon could probably get in it, bear could definitely get in it, but ants, rodents, those small types of things will not get in it. So a very secure way, definitely way better than the cardboard box. The other thing is, when you look at these completely drenched. And the reason I say that is look at how dirty that thing is. Last time I went camping, it poured rain. By the way, check out my video about that shows you how to make sure your tent is waterproof, because the last thing you want is to get completely soaked. Good news is I didn't get soaked, and none of the stuff inside these got soaked. Now you say, I didn't talk about that front one. Well, one of the things I keep in the front one. So here's the thing, if I know that it's going to be raining as I go to and from the camp, that'll be my tent and my big things that I need to keep in there. If I'm going kayaking, that's where my chairs and my life jackets and all that stuff goes. So realistically, I might actually I think at this point I need 2 of those, so I need to go out and buy a second one. But I mean, just the totes, I can't stress enough how easy that makes life. And then plus, I mean, look how dirty my bed is. So the nice thing is that I went down country roads there and back. When you look at how dirty that got, none of my gear was that dirty, just my totes. So I can actually take my totes and I can hose those down. So I don't have to worry about that at all. All right, so now we've got there with the sides off. Let's talk about the kayak rack. So the kayak rack, one of the things I love about it is that I've got, you'll see I've got a tie down here and a tie down here. And I've got an extra tie down here. Now one of the reasons why I put this up so high is to give me plenty of room to store underneath, and also so it'd be just the right size to go over top of the sides. Now one thing I didn't show you is that there's just enough room to where if the kayak rack is on it, I still have enough room to lift the sides and take them off. So I don't have to completely remove the kayak rack. I can keep it on there in case like I get there and I want to take the front off. I can take the front off to access the stuff there back here. It makes it really versatile with how I want to use it. The other thing is you'll notice I've got all these tie downs here. I've got one there, I've got one there, I've got one there. Those come in super useful for keeping my gear in place. So if I'm transporting without the sides, I've got plenty of ways to tie it down. Now let's go ahead and take a walk around. Got the kayak rack moved to where we're just down to just the flat boards itself. So if you need just a flat utility trailer, it does that as well. And you'll notice one of the things I've got on there is I've got I believe that's 1/2 inch or it could be 3/4, I'm not 100% sure, but it's pressure treated plywood. Make sure you use pressure treated plywood, that way you're going to get the maximum life out of it. I put it on, it was still a little wet, so what I want to do is I wanted to wait at least a year to paint it. I need to do that now, so one of these days I'm going to actually take it all off, repaint it. Another thing I did is you'll notice I've got it notched out where the bolts are. That way when you look there, there's actually no gap. So I'll give you a little close-up picture right here. Here in this picture you can see how I've notched out the plywood to where there's just enough room for the bolt to go in there, but I'm not losing any structural support. There's not a whole lot to talk about when it's like this because it's got the least amount of options on it. But let's go ahead and let's do one more walk around as the credits roll. You made it this far in the video. I want to take the time to thank you for watching my video, and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to leave a comment. The one thing I really like about this trailer is how small and compact it gets and just fits into my garage so well. In this picture here, that's what you see, and you can see I have a lot of stuff in my garage, and so space is definitely a premium. But with this trailer, it folds right up. You can see I put the sides right behind it, and they stick out about as far as my kayaks too, so it really just fits in there so perfectly.